Well, it appears that we are getting fired at. Hey, what's up, my Doku's? Jason, and we'll get back to more The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Last time, we started on the Triforce quest, collecting basically 4 pieces. I mean, we collected, I think, 2 Triforce charts, and then 2 Triforce shards. So we're basically sitting at 4, even though we have to decipher the other ones. But this time, we're going to be continuing on our Triforce search with warping, because we need to head now to the private Oasis. So let's go ahead and head over to the Forest Haven. And now, we need to head this direction. Technically, we have been to the private Oasis before because, you know, we went there to, use forest water on one of the trees, and then the other was when we also got the treasure chart from the top of the cliff. So, now we can finally, go in here and, do what we are intended to do here. Let's go ahead and stop. And dock. And now we can get out. Let's see. Now we need to head up here. And I'm actually going to pull out the Cabana Deed, as we will not be able to get in without it, because we just come up here. Don't touch me with those filthy hands, you mischievous little scamp. Remember, this cabana belongs to my master and the master alone. You glibly trespassing little scoundrel, away with you. Away, I say. And we just show him the Cabana Deed. You unclean, most foul. Don't belay those grubby hands. Wait, that's... Why, that's the... Are you the new master? Are you Master Link? Ah, I'm pleased to hear that name. Master Link, please be gentle on this fine door. Alrighty, we've now entered inside. And one thing that we can actually do that's interesting is if we throw something at these pots will actually have rupees in them. Not that we particularly need them, but, you never go wrong with money, I guess. But now, if we look up above, we have something we can grab onto with the grappling hook. Doing so, we'll unlock that entrance that is inside of the fireplace. And here's where we begin our trek through to find the Triforce shard. Because this is this is basically kind of another mini dungeon, but it's structured a little differently. It's kind of like a sewer area. I'm actually going to go ahead and bring out, because it's going to be helpful later, let's go ahead and bring out our skull hammer. But we basically need to work through these smaller areas down here and try to find our way to the whatchamacallit. Try to find our way to the Triforce shard. So it's basically just all about finding new paths, and I will be going down most of the paths because some of them do have treasure and stuff on them, so I obviously want to show off everything that you can do in this area, as it's really easy. Actually, what is that? I think this is also another area that's kind of interesting. Oh, this is just an area with a bunch of pots. Inside is a bunch of rupees. So literally our rupee count is just getting bigger and bigger. Alrighty. Now that we are here, we now have 2 switches that we can press with our skull hammer. And if we look around, one, I think this is the intended way, but if we go out here, we'll find ourselves back near the entrance. So now we'll go ahead and head down here, and first we'll head into this one, because if we do, you'll find a room with a chest inside. And inside said chest is 100 rupees. Not that we need it. Which actually, I guess now that I think about it, I am going to need a lot of money because there is something I want to show off that I haven't been able to. We haven't really done a lot with Beetle, and Beetle does have rewards. And so I think for the as a part of the bonus video, I do want to show off what his, rewards are exactly. As I've never really seen them myself. The only thing I really know about them is that, they are things that I've discovered in Wind Waker Randomizer. But other than that, I've never actually really tried for them in the main game because unlike, say, things like, I think Spirit Tracks, I don't think Phantom Hourglass does it, but, thing like Spirit Tracks specifically, it does... Okay, this is an entrance back. But this, or Spirit Tracks, makes to where you have to buy a bunch of stuff and get your points up. So you can obtain a heart container as one of the rewards. And, I've never really gone beyond doing that specifically, unless I absolutely have to. Okay, so, actually, is this the only entrance? Yes, it is. Okay. But yeah, so that's just, something I want to show off for the bonus video. I have a few other things in mind that I want to show off for the bonus video, but I'm definitely curious about other things that people want to show me or tell me about. Anyway, go ahead and head up this ladder. And here we'll find where we need to be. So let's go ahead and use the Wind's Requiem. And open our treasure chest. And we will get our next shard. We only have 5 more, though that technically is probably 3 more, because, we have the other Triforce charts. Or we have other Triforce charts. So, go ahead and come out this way, and let's go ahead and leave. However, this is not all that we can do. Because one, I think if we actually break these 2, yeah, we'll find more rupees. But not only that, we can also play a minigame here that I want to show off. Ah, Master, do you have an interest in amusement of nobility? Well, in that case, would you care to hear an explanation of the game? Please tilt L up, down, left, or right to move the panels to try to rearrange the picture. I will choose the final panel in the top right spacing to complete the painting. Oh, and Master, please bear in mind that this game is for amusement only. If you are successful, all I can offer is a reward. As a reward is money, do remember that. Do you understand this game? Very good, Master. Please enjoy yourself. So basically, yeah, this is a mini-game where we need to slide all of these kind of into their proper places. And try to, you know, solve the puzzle. Kind of a bit of an interesting situation. Not sure if I'll be able to complete this, but we're gonna at least give it a shot, I guess, because, you know, it is a mini game. There we go. Honestly, didn't think I would accomplish it. Well done, Master. Well done indeed. You are among the most talented gamesmiths of the noble class. I view this as an expression of my respect and admiration of your skill. Please accept it. Use it wisely. So yeah, I think there's like maybe 20 levels of this that you can play and just win money from, but, you know, obviously I'm not going to be doing that because I just wanted to show it off. You know, didn't want to like take 20 years or take like the rest of the episode just to do a bunch of different challenges. But anyway, now it is time to head towards the next area, an area that we actually haven't explored yet. I actually need to check to see. Okay, we do have one, but I think I'm going to go ahead and stop by Beetle and see if he has any more Hoi pairs, because I don't trust myself. I think I'm going to need at least 2 or 3 Hoi pairs in order to, you know, accomplish this. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab 2. We're almost up to the silver membership. So, now that we're done with that, go ahead and get into our boat, and let's head up to the northeast, towards an island that we've seen a whole lot, but never have actually, you know, done anything with, other than grabbing maybe a treasure toward or near it. Okay. So now that we've made it here, where did I go past the map fish, or is he on the other? Okay, he's on the other side. I'm gonna go ahead and do what I usually do and grab the map fish. Okay, so we've now made it to, obviously, to Bird's Peak Isle, that is the name of this area. And now, what we need to do is we don't have to climb up here, but it's actually just easier to climb up here. But go ahead and use our grappling hook, climb up this. And we also find another blue choo-choo. I'm actually going to go ahead and defeat him because if we don't, he'll become a nuisance. But how many is that place at? That's 13, so we need 2 more and then I'll be able to show off what blue choo-choos do. Alright, so let's go ahead and use our Hoyi pair. And basically what we need to do is there are 5 switches, actually I think 6, now that I think about it. There are 6 switches that we need to press on this bird peak. And the sucky thing is that there are these, I think they're like Helmaroks. I don't know, I don't remember their names. Again, I said it earlier in the series, but it's been like a hot minute since I recorded this beginning of the series. Not gonna lie. So, go ahead and hit all these switches. How am I not hitting these? Oh my lord, this is so dumb. Alright, let's go ahead and try to get the one up on top at least. Okay, there we go. Now we'll try to dive back. And get this one, which we're not seeming to do. There we go. And that's all we need to do there. So let's go ahead and head inside of this cave. Inside we'll find one of those things that we found in the Isle of Steel. There's just a bunch of rupees around. And now let's go ahead and use our Wind's Requiem. And obviously get our next Triforce shard. Alrighty, so next up, what I want to do is kind of the last thing. We're gonna cut like the next Triforce in half. Basically, we're gonna get the thing we need for it, or the next piece of the Triforce in half. We're basically gonna get what we need for it here, and then next episode we're gonna actually go for it. Okay, so over here by this island that we have indeed encountered before, and I thought I took this guy out, but I guess not. Alright, well, here's another big Octo, which I think is actually the last one that we ever have to fight, unless I missed the one near Fire Mountain. Because this should take care of all of them. But he is I believe, 8-eyed Octo. But once you defeat him, I believe he'll actually only have 100 rupees. So I may not grab his treasure, because I think he's just going to give us 100 rupees. So there's not really too much of a point in fighting him. Actually, I may just go ahead and grab it just for the hell of it. Why not? Go ahead and salvage. And we get an orange rupee, just as I thought. Now, let's go and find the map fish. Appears to be right here. And instead of getting bombs, let's go and get out our bait. And he is going to fill in the last piece of our sea chart. That's every single island filled in. Diamond Step Island. Oh, I've got some new information, so I'll fire. Look at you. Use that treasure that's hidden on the island here. That thing that vanishes as soon as you get near it, it won't vanish anymore. Yep, we're here to find something because if we remember the look at our Incredibles chart, basically, what we know is that one of the pieces of the Triforce is on the ghost ship, and as we know, the ghost ship cannot be, we cannot easily, board the ghost ship because it just disappears when we're too close to it. Well, this place is going to help us with that. Let's go ahead and grab our bow and arrow. Actually, I'm not entirely sure which ones I need to take, so I'm going to basically going through trial and error here because I am very forgetful. Oh, this one actually brings us to a chest. Inside said chest is a joy pendant. How many things do we have of these now? Oh, only 17, really? It's kind of surprising. Okay, so I think we need to go through this one. Yep. And then I think we need to go through that one. And then, yep, we're already at where we need to be. Easy peasy. And we get the ghost ship chart. Now with the ghost ship chart, we can now see where the ghost ship's going to be, as well as we can now board it. And so, with having the ghost ship chart, and, obviously needing it to be nighttime, because the ghost ship will only show up at night, I think we're in things here. So, next time in The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker, we're going to continue our Triforce quest by getting the shard on the ghost ship, and then we're going to go decipher some of our charts, as we are getting really close to our max count of rupees, and so I'd rather get rid of those rupees while we still can by deciphering those charts before we do anything major. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like, share it out a ton. Make sure to subscribe dibbly if you have not already. And I will see you guys all later.